Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is William Heineman, your host. This is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they completely and totally pooch screw it up. So, today we have a female officer that was fired for falsifying documents and making up stories um, like when they take their report, their what do you call that? The not evidence, but she's falsifying evidence also. But like when people made a comment, they wrote it down. She would make up ones that people and put people's names on them, even though they didn't make them. So you can't do that. Hey, let's check this video out and you guys see what you think. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe if you would. Hit the bell icon so you know when I put out a video. Like or share because it helps my algorithms. Thumbs up, thumbs down says how I do, and leave a comment. Thank you, guys.
The Whitehall Police Department is under intense scrutiny right now from the Fraternal Order of Police and City Council. The threat of an investigation into the department is imminent, and Chief Mike Crispin is under fire for his leadership. Well, tonight, the chief fired one of his officers for wrongfully arresting a woman, but the police union says she was targeted because she spoke out against the department. 10 TV's Carly Dion explains.
It's the violation of everything we stand for.
Officer Brooke Cano fired from the Whitehall Police Department after an extensive investigation into allegations of falsified evidence and documentation. Whitehall Police Chief Mike Crispin says the incident happened 2 months ago and resulted in the wrongful arrest and felony charges against an innocent woman. Crispin says the woman's mother filed the complaint with the department on her behalf.
We realized immediately watching what happened during the arrest and what was reported in the arrest didn't match up, and that initiated an investigation for us.
According to police documents, Officer Cano falsely documented a confession that never actually happened in an official report. Her body-worn camera shows the arrest.
So what you did is actually felony fleeing, okay? And it's a felony charge, and you'll have 2 of them.
Just last month, Cano was placed on a 3-day suspension following a separate incident. Documents say she used excessive force against a pregnant woman during an arrest, referred to the woman's companion with a derogatory name, and failed to provide medical attention to the companion following a use of force event.
Okay, guys. Now, you've heard me say that females should not be cops because they don't have the temperament for it. Here's a perfectly good reason for it. This lady has RBF. Guys know what RBF stands for, resting bitch face? And it's just, there's no reason for it. She's an officer. She's supposed to act like an officer, not a thug or a punk. And when you act like a thug or a punk, this is what happens to you. Hopefully she does jail time.
I have zero tolerance for mistreatment of the community, have zero tolerance for lying and integrity issues.
The Fraternal Order of Police, which previously issued a unanimous vote of no confidence in Chief Crispin, is outraged by Officer Cano's termination.
These are frivolous charges. I've read the charges. They're saying lack of PC. I've been a cop, not only a cop, an inner city police officer for 20 years. He absolutely had probable cause to effect that arrest.
So I brought those claims to Chief Crispin.
The FOP is going to make allegations no matter what we do over here.
They're also claiming that Officer Cano was dismissed on frivolous charges. What do you say to that?
Well, if you think what I just said was frivolous, then I guess I would ask them, do you think this is frivolous when you take someone's liberties from them when they didn't do what you said they did?
FOP Capital City Lodge No. 9 President Brian Steele believes she was targeted for speaking out against Chief Crispin. But the chief says they have to do their job to protect the community from officers doing what they're not supposed to do.
Whether Cap City 9 likes it or not, we will make sure our officers do not mistreat the community.
Chief Crispin tells me they've passed Officer Cano's case on to the city prosecutor's office to determine if criminal charges should be filed. In Whitehall, Carly Dion, 10 TV News.
Well, let's just hope that they are, filed, because you cannot mistreat the public. You are a public servant. That means you are there to serve the public. I've said this and said this and said this till I'm purple in the face. See? So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Remember, have a good holiday. Don't talk to the cops. They're not your friends.